Hello and welcome back to Cipheros. On a world always more digital, the backend being the heart, which is required to connect data, manage functionality, and basically controlling any online interaction, Cipheros is here to give you the necessary tools and knowledge to build, innovate, and leave your legacy on this futuristic world, which is gonna be everything about coding. Cipheros X is an online platform that will take your backend programming learning to higher levels, higher standards, as we have an interactive and flow approaching learning system perfect to build your skills. Our method is based on 3 simple steps: theory and demonstration, just the first one, problem solving, and repetition until we arrive to the
project's end.
In each lesson, we're gonna explain you key concepts based on the 80-20 rule, basically to get as fast as possible to the final goal, and then we're going to practice with examples, problems, which are gonna be supported by the feedback you get. This is how we learn. But also consider that you are going to be ascending. Take this to the letter, as there will be always a final project to get nearer to. So let's take a short example of how this works. We are going to use Python to this, and let's check how do APIs work. The programming interfaces known as APIs are a data system with information that can be accessed and used for various purposes. Think on the news that appear on Google's Home, the application in the browser, also the Spotify widgets that allow you to listen to music even if you are not opening exactly the application, as well as the trading apps that access to the charts given a specific data. On Python, there is a third-party method similar to JavaScript fetch from a third-party library, by the way. This is the formula and we are going to apply it right now. Take this example. Use the JSON placeholder API, link on the description, by the way, you can just copy paste it, and print all this data as JSON. I encourage you to try it out. Obviously, this is how we learn. And checking out for the solution, well, this is just application formula. Take the feedback you want if it's needed. Okay, this works well, but there may be some problems. The API may not work well, or the user's connection is not stable. That is why we use the status code method on the request to check out, well, its status, how is it going. On Python and this third-party library, the status code of 200 indicates that everything is right. Now the second example will be the next one. Using conditionals, check if the data of the JSON placeholder is received properly. In spite of not being on the presentation, consider that on the else case, print an error message. So this is a solution, and congratulations if you did it well. Now this is just a short example of how our system works. This is the way in which we learn with
Cipheros.
Here, more than just learning to program, we build the basis of the future with backend revolutionary code. Actively, independently, and creatively, you can get all your goals on a short period of time. I invite you to check out the courses here down below. Okay, all the links in the description. They are completely free, by the way. Our tutorials are at least 1 hour long, and I encourage you also to check out our stellar playlist, if you want to call it so. That is the Crashy Courses, which are intensive ones. All these have a specific goal, which we are going to check out progressively. And remember that every content we upload
will be educational.
There is always something new to learn, even if they are coding challenges or spontaneous videos. Find a playlist you like to take, and if you are loving what are you watching, consider to subscribe, as this helps us to grow and connect with more people, which can be also benefited by this. Thanks for being here. This is Cipheros X, and remind yourself that this is time to program.